Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Masse Art Studios. I'm Jeremy.
Can you help me up?
Yes.
So I just about fell off my chair because I don't know if you saw, and we will link it here below, that Rinske, the lovely Rinske, just called us out in the Do's and Don'ts challenge and challenged us,
Yes.
the Masse Art Studio, to do a collaboration with her. So yes, it was pretty exciting.
Very exciting.
Very overwhelming and a whole lot of fun. So we've got something to do between now and the 6th of March. We've got a couple of pours for the Do's and Don'ts challenge.
Yes.
Challenge accepted, lovely Rinske, and we'll be sending ours back to you if you haven't already got them.
Yeah. So, today's episode.
Please.
Yes.
What is it about? I'm in a state of shock. So take it away, big boy. It's all you.
Today's episode is going to be very interesting because of the colors that this one picked out. Really beautiful colors,
Right.
Very interesting palette. I'm really excited about getting this started. And you are just giving away all the Easter eggs here.
This is another glorious hot orchid inspired piece.
Yes.
It's very exciting.
Yes.
So who inspired you to do this pour?
Rinske.
Yes. Because what are you doing?
I am doing an open cup.
But a wandering one, right?
A wandering open cup.
Yeah, which is going to be fun.
It's going to wander.
And I have some inspiration too, and it is the lovely, enigmatic, and highly talented Gina DeLuca.
Yes.
We've just watched her premiere, and she's inspired me to do something with these wonderful colours and a straight pour. So yeah, I'm really excited about this one.
Good.
We'll see what happens. Thank you to Leslie and to Judy from Colour Art. Judy, you're a star. She's always been so lovely. And Leslie, thank you for sending these through. We've got 2 of these colours we'll be using today. Stay tuned, everyone, and see which ones we're doing.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Well, why don't we get to it?
Let's
that
get
way
to
they can see what
pouring.
we're talking about.
Okay, I'm really excited about this one. Let's do it.
All right, let's get to it.
Thanks, guys.
Hey guys, it's Jeremy here, and I'm really excited about this. Got my canvas all out. It is an 12 by 16, right?
16 by 20.
No, this is 16 by
Oh
20.
no, I'm sorry, you're right, 12 by 16.
Yeah, 12 by 16. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
12 by 16. It's pinned and taped on the back. It's a gallery wrapped canvas by Artist Loft. I love it. The colors that we're using today is going to be a Prizm Pour Ultra Metallics Hot Orchid. And let me tell you guys, this is hot, hot, hot.
And it's also gone.
And it's also gone.
So thank you to Judy and to Leslie again from Colour Art for these amazing tubs of paint.
Yes. This one's also a Prizm Pour, and it is Blazin Bronze. Blazin Bronze.
Right. Yeah.
And we're also using, of course, DecoArt's Metallics 24 karat gold. We got the DecoArt's Dazzling Metallics Ice Blue, which is really beautiful. It's a really beautiful color.
Right.
So why don't I go ahead and let's get started. I'm going to flood my canvas.
With what?
With Blick Black.
And I actually did mix in a little bit of Amsterdam in there as well.
Oh, okay.
Actually. So it's probably 50% Blick, 50% Amsterdam.
Okay.
And that one in your hand is the only colour that has Floetrol.
Got it.
All the other colours are just mixed with water.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, let's get to flooding.
Let's do it.
Okay, guys. I got my little open cup, the cup that's been just cut open. Go figure. And I'm gonna go ahead and stick it on the edge, and I'm gonna actually walk it, I think, to the other edge.
Okay. You're going to go left to right, you're going to top to bottom?
I'm gonna go this way.
Okay. Diagonal.
You know what? I'm gonna see how it travels.
Yeah, you're going to travel it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna do a little bit of both. I'm gonna watch it and move it.
Okay.
Yes. So.
Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh. So slow, hold you in my arms, won't let go. The world around could pass us by, a thunderstorm, a lightning strike, as we hold each other tight. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh, you, ooh, you're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say, you're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, geez. Now, look at this over here
know,
with
it's
this.
crazy
How
cool.
beautiful. I love how the colors are gradient, you know?
Is your plan to keep any of the negative space, to keep some of the negative space, to tilt it all off? Like, what are you trying to do now with your composition?
I'm loving so much what's happening right here. I'm afraid to really tilt it that much.
Right.
But I think I might tilt it just a little bit this way and just see how that
How it
goes.
opens up.
Yeah. I don't want to get rid of those cells. Let's go this way with it a little bit. This is so interesting how this came out.
And is still developing.
And it's still developing. I mean, this is like doing this interesting little fan.
And that's the Prizm Pour colors.
That is. It's doing it right here too. Yeah, it's so crazy how this is coming out. We'll have to see what happens as it
I
dries.
am really intrigued to see.
Yeah.
This was definitely an experiment, guys, in terms of trying to understand the different kind of reactions that the paints have with each other.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really interested to see what happens as this one sits.
Yeah, I know, me too. All right, I'm just gonna leave it
Okay.
right there. So And I'm not one for a lot of negative space, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna clean up my edges. We'll take you in for a close-up, and then you guys can let us know in the comments what you think.
Perfect.
All right, awesome.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let the experimenting commence. I've also flooded my 12x16 canvas, which is gallery wrapped, and it's got the Blick Stroke Amsterdam black base coat on it. I've got exactly the same colours that Jeremy had, those two fantastic Prizm Pours and a couple of DecoArts. Let's see what happens when I straight pour them onto the canvas. So, Jeremy, I'm going to layer this cup right here. I'm going to first start out with a healthy-ish base of the black. And into that, I'm going to pour these colours. Now, the two at the back are my Prizm Pours, that's the Hot Orchid and the Blazin Bronze. So I'm going to start off with some of the gold. Then I'm going to go in with DecoArt. This is the blue. Now I saw that one was the least prominent in your pour, so I did put a fair amount of that one in. Now let's see what happens with these Prizm Pours. So that was the Blazin Bronze. And let's add in some of the fantastic Hot Orchid. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more black into the top. And let's just try that again. A little bit of the gold, bigger amount of the blue, some more of that Hot Orchid because everyone loved it, and then probably this bronze. Right, so let's straight pour this cup onto this canvas and see what happens. Alright, ladies and gents, I'm going to do it. I'm going to just straight pour this lovely metallic cup onto this canvas. Right, so there we have it. It is a gold extravaganza. Now just before that gold starts to drop off the back, I just wanted to tilt it forward a little bit. There's a lot of paint on here. You know we always love a lot of paint in the studio, but I'm going to torch it real quick and then we're going to tilt it out. Alright, ladies and gents, it is metallic tilting time.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back, all the way back to them days, running around in a gown and a crown, barefoot. mistake ever kept me late. We spent summers catching fireflies and winters on our skates. One big smile across my face. We used to dance our way to church on Sundays. Mama set the pace. Daydreamer, kidnap me. Take me back, all the way back to them days. Running around in a gown and a crown, barefoot.
Because we don't want to startle this one and it to change, because I really like it.
What?
Stop! Any loud movements and this thing could just shift on a dime. I am in love with this one. Holy moly. Okay, I was trying to do a Gina DeLuca on this and kind of create these ombre multicolored metallic cells. Now, she used all DecoArt paints, which I absolutely adore. We threw in a couple of the Prizm pours here, so I wasn't sure how they were going to interact. But if you can see here, we've got these really beautiful areas of the hot pink, and then the blue is just kind of coming up from the bottom too. I lost the Blazin bronze a little. I can see bits of it here and there. I'm in love with this piece. This is definitely kind of like speaks to me in terms of color palette. So let's do this. We are definitely going to have the time to show you these dry pieces. So these may change. So take a look at it now, people. Mental picture, and we'll see what happens to this in a few days' time. But I am gonna get my edges, and I will take you in for a close-up of these wet results so you can just see how beautiful this is. Thank you, guys.
All right, guys, so there it is. I love this hot orchid, the bronze, the gold, like, I really loved it.
Loved it? Loved. Did you hear that at home? We still do love it.
I do love it.
But.
I do love it. But it kind of like did this interesting thing when it was drying.
Right.
So, I love the colors. But you'll see whenever I show you the results of it.
Yes, you will. Even mine kind of went through a metamorphosis of sorts. It looks nothing like the wet piece that you just saw as we were talking. Now remember, the Prizm pours and all of the paints actually were just mixed with water. There was no Floetrol used in this pour at all.
No Floetrol in the making of this episode.
Exactly. There was no Floetrol, it was just water. And we only mixed 2 ounces of paint to half an ounce of water. So in the grand scheme of things, it was a very small percentage, less than 25%. However, there were some changes, you know, and we still got experimenting and we're still playing with this one.
Yes.
Why don't you show them your result?
And there's a bit of a glare, but as you can see, it kind of like metamorphosized itself into like, it just kind of spread out. It was really interesting. I love the colors, and I love like how it's kind of just celled up in certain areas and that kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, it's just interesting. I think that we need to work with it a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I do love the colors in it.
Yes.
So show me yours, Lee.
I'm gonna. So definitely held its composition and its shape a little better. This one didn't split and crack half as much as Jeremy's did. In fact, this one probably didn't really split or crack at all. But the colours definitely did change. I can still see the really beautiful hot orchid in there. And the gold centre is really, really pretty. There's a lot of shimmer on this one. A lot. We say this all the time, but resin in this piece, excuse me, will probably bring it back to life somewhat when it's fully dry.
Yeah.
So that's probably something that we would do.
Yeah.
But I still really love it, and I've still got the ombre colours kind of sitting on the canvas.
Yeah, I think resin, it would be really pretty.
I think so. It's very galactic.
It is.
Intergalactic. It's like a cosmic black hole or something. But yeah, yours, for whatever reason, and it might just be because of the way it was layered, just did split.
I think it was the black.
Right.
I think the black was too soft. It was too watered down.
Okay.
It was too loose.
Could be. There's a million things it could be.
There's a million things it could be. But I think that that's probably what it was, because it happened in the black really predominantly.
Yeah, it did.
So I think it was just too, the consistency of it wasn't right with the other colors.
Right.
So I think that's what happened with it.
But it was super interesting, and we loved the wet results, which was so cool.
I know.
But this just goes to show you, sometimes as they dry, they do change. However, I still do really like mine.
Changes.
That will be cut out. Yes. So that was the dried results.
That was the dried results.
Yeah, let us know what you think at home. Please let us know in the comments. And let us know if you've used Prizm Pours before.
Yeah.
Let us know how you've used the Prizm Pours before. And we'll be speaking to Leslie and Judy and just letting them know kind of what our experience was and see if they've got any hints and tips for us too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
But I'm going to play around with this more.
Okay.
Maybe in the next episode.
Oh.
Or two.
Oh.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens.
All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe.
So don't forget, everyone at home, we've got our auction coming up this week on Saturday, February the 6th at 5 o'clock PST. Yes. So it's 8 o'clock Eastern. We are right here on this channel live and selling every piece that you can see on the auction preview for $50. So please come and join us.
Wow. This
This guy's gonna be in front of the camera selling, and I'm gonna be behind the scenes working. So come and see and come and bid on a favorite piece of yours if you had one, and we'll hopefully see you there.
Yeah.
Just like that. Alright guys, now you can send us out.
Okay. Thanks for coming, guys.
We'll see you on the
in the next
one.
episode.
Bye.
Bye.
So, there are some extra special people that we really want to thank, and that's our Patreons.
Yes.
Or we like to call them the Masse Posse. Our Patreon account is something very separate to YouTube, but what it does is it allows certain people the opportunity to come and get an extra special look at the studio.
It does.
And there are different levels, and within the different levels you get different perks. The perks range from things like sneak peek pictures and sneak peek videos.
Yes.
All the way through to live chats with us in a WhatsApp group that we set up for certain levels. All the way through to being able to come on to tutorials once a month.
Yes.
And live streams once a month. And our diamond level pourers will also get the opportunity to pick the colours for one episode. We pour on 11 by 14 canvases, and then that person, the people at the diamond level, will get the chance to pick one of those 2 canvases.
Yes.
So it's super, super fun. And we've got some special people to thank. So at the gold level, we've got Gloria, aka Glitzy. We've got Jen Riley. We've got Jane Klein. We've got Trisha West. We've got Janice Pittman. And we've got Janice Swansea.
Yes.
Thank you to our gold pourers. We also have at the platinum level, Leslie Beaver. And our diamond pourer, someone you all know and love, that's Sparkles, Laurie Finzer.
Yes.
So thank you so much to everyone at those levels. Also here listed beneath is everyone else at all the other levels. We really appreciate you. We thank you for wanting to take an extra special look at the studio. Thank you so much, Patreons.